Cool kids. How we doing, cool kid? So, here's the thing, cool kids. I am done buying silver for a while. Not because of anything that happened in the markets. I really couldn't care less about that. I'm done buying silver for a while because I have, done something silly. Yeah. And little Miss Eva's laying in it. Yeah. $750. And we're going to find out if that was a good deal or a bad deal. And it'll be very interesting to do given current market situation. Now, I will tell you, I had something come in and I found something that I had lost. First thing I'd lost. Remember I bought those Statue of Liberty rounds from Franklin Mint? Well, this came with it, but it was attached to the COA, and the COA had fallen out of the box, and I found it. And this was in a bag attached to it, so we just called it free because I'd already calculated the ASW and the price. So this was a gift from the seller to me. It's a 1925 10-cent Netherlands coin. Very fun. Now, let's look at the glory that is this lot. So I've already sorted everything and put it in flips. I have not counted it, so I have no idea. We're going in blind. This is a blind taste test. Yeah, we're doing a blind taste test on this. All right. So also, as I was saying, I got this undermelt, ordered it about a month ago from a guy in Norway. It is a French coin. It is a 5 franc Hercules design. And it's from 1875, as you will see, with an A, and it cost $17 even with shipping from Norway. So, there you go. Just showing those off. This was under melt at the time of purchase. I have not checked the melt lately, but it's going to be really close, if not still under. Yep. We are now going to tally up all the silvers you see before you. Now, I have these all stacked so that if I have multiples of a coin, it'll just be multiplication. So this is stacked for ease of me counting. And I'll just give you a quick look at the kinds of stuff we were getting. Some cool stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. Lots of Canadian. I would say most of it's Canadian. Fair amount of 50%, but this is 80. This is all 80 quarters. That pile way back there, the big tall pile, that's 80% halves. This is sterling quarters, 50% quarters, 50% dimes, sterling dimes, and 80% dimes. These are odds and ends. So this pile here as well. Or no, this pile here is wrong. A bunch of reals, that's right. So I sat and dated them all. Yep. And then there's this really cool, I want to show it off real quick. Really neat item here. This actually is a round, but you would buy these and then give them out as gifts, and you would customize them. So we're going to look at this one real quick because I even wrote down the company name. This was from Illinois. Ernest King is the man's name. and his wife Lenore. Ernest owned a company, a chemical company for cleaning agents and such. And Lenore, his wife, lived till 2007, but Ernest tragically didn't live nearly so long. Anyway, cool little thing. It's the 25th wedding anniversary for these two. And like to thank my old buddy Tim for doing the research on that. But he has that Ancestry.com, so it's all public record, I reckon. But I thought that was a pretty neat piece. If anybody from the King family is interested, let me know. Hit me up. We'll talk about it. But there's that. All right. So anyway, we got to add all this up. Yeah, because I don't want to keep a special heirloom from them, you know. But it's a cool piece, man. It'll stay in I won't be selling it. So I like stuff like that. I got a ingot that's got a bank on it, bank in it, Phoenix Bank or something on it. And you know, it's neat. Back in the 70s, they used to take these sterling pieces and give them out as gifts. Now, not all this lot was pretty. There was some ugly. I have 4 coins, about half an ounce of silver, that's sitting in a bottle of water and soap. Trying to soak the, they're green from, you know, just sitting with other coins that had tarnished. So the silver itself's fine, but the coin itself it's got it was sitting clearly in a bin full of copper coins. Here's some drilled out coins. So here's a quarter. And I'm just going to weigh those. This is sterling. St. Christopher, the pendant. And it is marked sterling, and it does sound like sterling. And again, another St. Christopher pendant. And it is also sterling. This is a planchette that was once a coin. I couldn't tell you what kind of coin. I'm going to guess Canadian. But actually, you know what? At one point, I was looking at it, and I thought it looked like a Colombian coin. Yeah, here. See that? Well, no, you know what? This is a English sixpence. Let me see. Let me check. It might be sterling, though. It's got George V on it, I think. It's really rough, though. It could be anything. You know what? But I do think it's sterling. It feels like sterling. But I'm not going to guess at it. I'm going to take the things I don't know what they are, and I'm going to call them 50%. Even though I know this is 83.5. This blown out French franc. Yeah, this thing's beat up. I can tell you what year it is, at least. But yeah, here, let me show that to you. Someone took that franc and just... And then this one, well, I don't even know if this is silver on the edge. But they took a 50 centimes that was in really nice shape, actually. And just bloop, sunk it in there. So, yeah, that was a nice coin before they did that. This one's from 1919. Yeah, good coin. It ain't nothing now. That does not sound like silver. Do you hear that? Thud. And then this coin, it looks German to me. Let's see if I can really zoom in there and show it. If you guys can ID this coin, To me, it looks early German. I would say 18th century, or maybe early 19th century. Um, it's got a hole in it. It's villain, or maybe 40% silver. I believe. I could be wrong, but it's definitely silver. But I think it's villain. Um, I think it's German or Austrian. If I could find a date. Now, an Austrian coin would have the date here or up here. That's a P. So, S, R. So this is all in Latin usually. Yeah. No date on that side, and then this side's pretty much illegible. Let's see if we can catch maybe at a start of a date. Kind of narrow it down a little bit. There's a wreath at the bottom. That leads me to believe it's, well, it could be anybody, but I'm sure it's German or Austrian. Pretty sure. But anyway, that's going to be whatever. That's garbage. And let's start weighing, guys. Oh yeah, the lot was listed as 32 ounces of silver, but it also said that it should be a little heavy because they didn't sit here and spaz out. So the two sterling pendants weigh 7.08 grams, and as you know from our silver university classes, you now multiply that times 0.925, and then of course you'll use the formula, and it comes to 0.21055. So we'll round up to 2.1. Well, we'll just keep it. We'll round down. 2.2105 ounces is what those two pendants weigh. And the rest of that I'm going to call it 50% because I don't know. Well, this is 83.5. I know that. So we'll go ahead and measure that. Oh, tar. All right. And this one's 4.51 gramos of 83.5. And that's 0.1209 on that one. 0.1209 ounces of silver. So we know the exact amount of silver in this beat up old franc from 1916. All right, Eva, glad you could join the party. Are you glad you joined the party? So the thing with whole coins is you don't want to put on the flip. You get a bunch of whole coins. So like one time I bought a whole, this whole set, whole lot. It was a pretty good sized lot of British coins that had holes in them that were used for weddings and such, right? Now, that's fine. So that's 5.37 grams. Okay, so I'll do the math on that. That's fine, but the thing is, I don't want to put 0.15 on this Canadian quarter because it's not 0.15. It's got a big old hole in it, right? So we've done our math, and we now know that this coin is 0.1376 troy ounces of silver. All right. So you can buy scrap coins and pendants, and you'll know exactly how many ounces of silver you got. All you gotta know is what to convert them. Now these are gonna be a little trickier, so we're just gonna call this. We know this is 80% with some bullshit on it. This is probably sterling, but we're gonna say all of this is 50%. We're just gonna guess, and that's it. It'd be cool if I could ID that worn ass slick of a German coin, but so that's 7.14. We'll divide that by 2. All right. So 7.18. So 3.58. 3.58. Right. Wait, 9 and 3.5. 3.59. Now it's dropping though. Okay, 7.15 is what it's settled at. So 7.15 is 16. We'll just go with the 8. So 3.58 grams of silver. We're gonna call that 0.1150. That's what that was. 0.1150. And that's just me saying I don't know, but I know it's probably more than what I just said it was. So we're gonna go with it. There we go. And now I'm going to count everything else up and I'll let you know how we did. So yeah, this slot is short 7 ounces. It's short 7 ounces. They said it would be heavy. It's light 7 ounces. So I'll be contacting the seller. If I have to, I'll send it back. They can shove it right up their asses if they want to play games with me. But if they're reasonable, we can work something out. Yeah. And I even weighed the garbage. But I'm going to tell you why they were light. Here's why. They sent me 3 coins that weren't silver at all. Yeah. And they sent me a freaking here it is. Here they are. Here's all the bullshit they sent me. Yeah. We got it all in this baggie. So apparently they thought that was a Nueve peso with a silver center, sterling silver center. It ain't. It's a bullshit copper nickel. Yeah. So this is let's weigh this thing. Boy. So this is silver plated brass. They thought it was silver for some reason. You can hear that it's not silver. I mean, this ain't rocket science, folks. That ain't rocket science, right? And then finally, this little Haitian coin is copper nickel. But let's weigh this shit. Let's weigh this stuff. So that's still only an ounce. So I don't know where this person got off saying they had 32 ounces of silver here. We're going to talk about it. But yeah, they clearly have no idea what they're talking about. And I will contact them and I'll let you know how it goes. I will get a refund. I'll be out all my work here putting them in flips, but that's fine. Whatever. Because let me do the math on that real quick. That's $28.40 an ounce. I don't know if it's worth sending back, honestly. $28.40 is okay. It's not terrible. That's a lot of cool halves too. But I'm gonna contact them, see if they can do something. I want $560 is about what this should have cost. If what they said was right. So I'm gonna talk to them. We'll do a deal, or I'm sending it back, or I'll just eat it. It might be worth eating. I don't know. There are some pretty sweet coins. I got 10 of these reals. Those are pretty cool. You know. But they're not rare, super rare or nothing. They're just kind of neat. Other than that, not a lot of halves. I like the halves. A couple Canadian dollars, you know. A lot of worn shit too, though. A lot of beat up shit. See that? You know. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it went. But yeah, you always gotta check your lots. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Always check your lots and see what you got. Okay. Thanks for watching. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake, and if you don't, well, that is up to you, because I'm trying to show it to you. All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and ciao.